Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Ben, aka Ready Set Resell, and here on my YouTube channel I show you all about my online reselling business. And today I think we're going to start out things by me showing you guys some of the stuff that has sold over this past weekend. It is wrapping up from being Christmas and stuff, so we've got quite a few orders to go out. I'm not going to go through everything with you because that would take way too long, but I will show you quite a few of them. And the first thing I'm going to pull is right over here in bin G. If you're not familiar with how my inventory system works, all of my bins are marked with a letter, and that letter corresponds with the custom fields for the items that I have sold over on eBay. So when something sells, I look at the custom number, it tells me it's in bin U or bin G like this one is right here, and that's where I go to pull the item. So over here in bin G, we've got a shirt that I need to pull. And it's actually right here on top. This is a Woolrich flannel shirt, and this sold for 37 bucks. Yeet. Next up, it looks like we got a Georgia Bulldogs hat going out, and that should be right up here somewhere. Right there, Georgia Bulldogs vintage snapback hat. That sold for 60 bucks. Nice. And actually right below us here, we got this Roughwear dog harness that sold for 30. Then next up down here in bin V, I've got two items that I need to get out. This is my current workspace, so whenever I'm done listing an item, photographing, I put it in the bin, and that's why there's two bins here, because they're my current bins that I'm filling up. First up here, got a Paramore shirt that sold for $32. The second item is this FootJoy Dry Joys windbreaker jacket, sold for $35 menu french fries. Sorry, I'm kind of hungry. And actually, let's go ahead and keep it going with the other bin I'm working on here. This guy right on top, you might recognize him. This right here is that Denim Supply Ralph Lauren pearl snap button front shirt that I picked up in my last video, which if you haven't seen, the link will be up top to it right now. It was a pretty good thrift haul that we had. Anyways, this beautiful specimen right here sold for 45 bucks. I guess we just... that works. Moving on. We've got 1, 2, and 3 pairs of Roughwear dog boots going out. All of those sold for around $60 to $65 a piece. And speaking of boots, we got a pair of human boots going out as well. This pair of boots right here is a pair of LL Bean women's duck boots. These are actually a limited edition pair, and they sold for 150 bucks. I've actually had those boots listed for about 5 months now, so it has been quite a while, but I had them listed high because they were the only ones available on eBay because they were limited edition. So I listed them at $200, hoping that I would get somebody who really wanted the pair. Unfortunately, wasn't getting many bites on them, so when this $150 offer came through, I was ready to accept. And I'm completely fine with that because I only had like 10 bucks into them anyways. Don't be greedy if the money comes knocking. That stuff's been sitting for a while, you snag it. Next up, right over here, is a Wilson's baseball mitt. This guy sold for $23. And in that same vicinity, we got something going out in bin J. All right. There we go. This Polo Ralph Lauren Harrington jacket sold for $40. And actually, I missed this one earlier when we were in our working bin. That Ryan Tannehill jersey also sold that we just picked up. That sold for 25 bucks. And I think we'll call it there. I don't want this to get too repetitive, so I'm going to pull the rest of the orders off camera, and I will see you in just a second. Alright, got most of the stuff packed up and ready to go now, but I do have 2 items that I'm going to show you how I ship, because I do get a lot of questions on how exactly do I ship clothing and other items. So most clothing that I sell is pretty straightforward. A lot of it is under a pound, like this t-shirt here, and stuff like that just goes out in one of these poly mailer plastic envelopes, and it's relatively straightforward. That's all you do is fold up your shirt and put it inside the mailer, seal it up, print out your label, and slap it on. Then you're done. Another thing I get asked about a lot is hats, and for majority of hats I use these 8x6x4 shipping boxes right here, and it's pretty straightforward. You just fold up the box, put the hat inside, and it's ready to go. However, this hat right here was a little bit more expensive at $60, so I'm going to treat this one a little bit better than what I would like a $10 hat. I'm going to wrap it in a poly bag before I put it in the box, just so it gives it a little bit of weatherproofing in case it does sit out in the rain for a second. It's not going to be ruined when the customer gets it. As you can see there, it fits nice and snug there inside the box. It ain't going anywhere, and it's ready to ship out. And I do have a link to all of the shipping supplies, all the poly mailers, my printer, everything is linked down below in the description of every single one of my videos in case any of you guys are interested. They're all affiliate links, so I do get a little bit of a kickback if you order from my link, so I appreciate it if you do, but I also use a lot of free shipping supplies as well, which I get through the United States Postal Service. And the main things I use from there are stuff like the padded flat rate right envelopes. Like you can see, I mailed out that Harrington jacket in here because it was over 16 ounces. I also use a lot of the flat rates because a lot of stuff is cheaper to ship in a flat rate than a bubble mailer. And then also the flat rate boxes, which also come in handy. Like you can see here, I put the LL Bean shoes in one of those. And I know for a lot of new resellers out there that shipping is the most daunting part of reselling, and I was there too. There was a lot to learn. There's a lot of little ins and outs, you know, how much weight makes a difference in the price, what shipping services to use, but honestly, the best way to learn is just to get out there and start doing it, start comparing prices by typing in your weights and dimensions, and just get a feel for the different kinds of shipping options available to you, because that is honestly the best way to learn. Now I've got a few more things that I need to get packed up before I'm ready to ship all this stuff out, and then we will continue our day. Maybe even hit a thrift store. We'll see. Man, it is warm out right now. I'm wearing a t-shirt and I feel great, and it's at the end of December. The temperature's just been super high lately. And speaking of high numbers, recently I was checking out my YouTube analytics, and it turns out that 60% of people who watch my videos, that's you guys right now, 60% of you guys aren't subscribed to my channel. And I would just really appreciate it if you guys went down below this video right now, check and make sure you are subscribed. Even if you think you are, just go down low, make sure you are. If I provide you guys with any kind of information or entertainment, or you just enjoy watching my videos, go down low, hit that subscribe button for me. It's free. I help you out. You can help me out by doing that. It's a win-win situation. And I really do want to thank you guys for all the support that you show me here on my channel. You're down there week after week, leaving me great comments, hitting that like button. It's just a great community that we've built here, and I really do appreciate all the opportunities that you guys have brought me, and I hope that I brought you some opportunities as well. So once again, thank you. And now that we've said all that, let's go ahead and continue the day. All right, just pulled up to Salvation Army. Let's make a quick run in, see if we can't snag something good. The first find of the store is a huge bolo. I never find this brand. This is a Bell Staff jacket. Gonna be $5. You can see it is a little worn down there on the logo, but that is a find and a half. Wait till you see the comps on this thing. I'll pop them up right now. If I'm thinking what this is and I'm correct, that's over $100 jacket. What a nice score. And check it out, we got another jacket over here, a Marmot size small. It's a down jacket, I think that's a $5.99 today. That's a nice little score right there. We're gonna snag that one as well. I thought we had another one here. I saw the North Face tag. That thing was sticking out. It was brand new with tags, but unfortunately it does have a logo on it. Probably still has a little bit of value, but I typically don't mess with the stuff that has like company branding on it because it takes a while to sell. So I think I'm gonna leave that. Okay, didn't spend too long in that store, only picked up those two jackets, the Bell Staff one, which I am super excited about, and that Marmot one. I do have a little bit more time before I have to meet my buddy at the climbing gym, so I think we might hit up one more thrift store. I just want to hop in here real quick and make a comment. I just looked up that Bell Staff jacket because I was curious about if it was what I was thinking it was or not. And it turns out it is the right brand. It was the brand that I was thinking about, but it's actually the insulated jackets are the ones that can go for some crazy money, you know, a couple $100. The rain jackets aren't as valuable. However, they are still worth something. So either way, it was still a good pickup, just not as good of a pickup as I thought it was going to be. All right, pulling up at the thrift store for today, St. Vincent De Paul. Let's see what we get. Check it out over here in the men's section. Just had ourselves a nice little find here. A FootJoy pullover jacket. It is a half zip one. Whenever you find FootJoy, just want to make sure there's no like crest or logo on the sleeves or on the chest. Usually belongs to a golf course, but it makes the value go down. These ones, just like this, go for between 30 and 40 bucks. Just had another little score here. We got an LL Bean Goose Down vest. It's a nice little puffer vest. LL Bean sells pretty well, especially right now. That's probably 40 to 60 bucks. I don't know if it's men's or women's. That's going to play a role in it, but that's a snag either way. Ooh, it's starting to get dark out here quick, but we just finished up that store. Didn't do too bad. And I think I'm going to end things on that note. This is probably a little bit of a shorter video, but that's okay. I got to go meet my buddy at the climbing gym, get a good session in, and call it a day. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed and learned a thing or two. If you did, let me know what it was down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace.